Hello.
Yo, how is everybody?
Oh, good. I got from Boise to LA, Nevada today, and right as I turned into the hotel I'm staying at tonight, my power steering started making a funny noise, and I got out and checked it, and the entire power steering reservoir is empty. So tomorrow I get to figure out where the power steering leak is and then walk over to Pilot and get more power steering fluid.
Huh?
I need
I'll
to
be there.
create I need to create a series called uh, Today in Jacob's Faulty Truck. Because like every day there's been something different wrong with it. Hey Kenny.
Hey, how y'all?
Hello,
Good.
Kenny. Well, it's always some problems going on somewhere.
Yeah.
Messed up,
Where'd you go,
Jacob.
Kenny?
Jacob,
Yeah.
so your truck's messed up?
Well, here, let me get my camera set up here. So when I got out to do my when I turned in the hotel, my power steering started to make a funny noise. And on the back part, the bar, there's like an oily substance that flown up into it. And I followed it up. I checked all of my inner brake hub areas. There's no oil coming from the gaskets or anything. Um, so I followed up to the front, checked the brake reservoir or power steering reservoir, and it's completely empty. So um, all my steps are covered in steering fluid, and then when I go up here, the um, the axle going across and the steering rod completely
Yeah.
covered in steering fluid. When I follow it up, everything's dry. It's just anything down, and then I guess as I was going down the road, it was blowing back, so it didn't blow out on the outside of the truck. It kept inside. From what I can see, it didn't cover the brake pads, so I don't have to get new brake pads. I hope, or whatever they're called. So tomorrow I'm gonna go over to Pilot, get some brake fluid. This morning I got before I left, I got transmission fluid and oil, and I didn't get steering fluid, which I probably should have gotten steering fluid. But I'll put some more in, move the steering wheel back and forth, see if I can find the leak, and hope it's not the steering chamber because if that's broke, uh, I got to buy it off of a parts truck.
So that truck belongs to you, Jacob.
Yeah, yeah. So I paid cash for it. I put 20,000 into it so far. The past 2 months, um, it's almost like it's slowly dissolving into the abyss.
Well, things has got to look up sometime, Jacob.
Yeah. Well, how I look at it is, it's just one more thing I get a repair, and then one less thing that will break potentially, and I'm kind of learning about different parts of the truck, so it gives me an opportunity to tinker around with things and figure out how to do stuff.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a 2000 Ford F650 box truck.
Is it a diesel?
Yep. It's a Cummins 5.9 with an Allison transmission.
Okay.
yesterday we were all investigating. There's like uh, converter from the engine to the transmission. There's like a little dust cover panel, and that went missing. Um, and I Cummins, Allison, and all sorts of other repair shops didn't have it. So I'm just gonna put metal over it and call it good.
Always some problems.
Yep. At least it goes down the road. If I had to get it towed, that would be nasty.
Well, that can get expensive where you have to get them towed.
Yeah. LA doesn't have very much services. There's like one mechanic welder guy there, and I'm still about 400 miles from Las Vegas. So anything I do out here is going to be a temporary.
Good. The wife is hollering, "Let's go lay down." So I'll come back in on the comment side.
Okay.
All right. All right. Bye,
Catch you
y'all.
later. How long you been driving, Jacob?
My trucking authority started up about 2 months ago. Probably say about 2 months. Well, 2 or 3 months.
Are
I
you
came
from the
from
United States?
yeah, yeah. I'm in home bases in Las Vegas. I just moved there also 3 months ago. I did live up in Washington State. I was in IT for 10 years. I did like software development, and then I was a systems administrator for a data center. But I got tired of working with computers, and I sold my house, moved my family down to Vegas, and said I'm doing something different.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'm not the type of person that does like the same thing their entire life, and I'm just like, okay, let's try something
So
new.
so you got your CDL?
No, no, this is under 26,001, so it's non CDL. I can
Okay.
based on the gross weight or the curb weight, I can haul up to 11,000 pounds. The last or the load I carried has been either I delivered yesterday. It was 8,000 pounds of Tesla solar panels, like the solar roof stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I did a delivery to Boise, Idaho. I couldn't get a load back before the weekend, so I'm currently deadheading back to Las Vegas because I also have some welding that needs to get done on the box. Um, so
Well, if you go to school and get your big CDL, Jacob, I just got through seeing ad that JB Hunt is hiring, and they are a good reputable company.
yeah,
And
I have a company. There's a school in Las Vegas. They'll charge me 3,000 to get my CDL. Right now, I'm just getting my trucking authority started up. I don't want to go work for another company because I like being my own boss and brokering my own loads. Um, I come from a kind of like a negotiation. I did technical recruiting, so getting people hired and getting paid for it, negotiating
yeah,
rates. So the whole brokering aspect of it is perfectly fine with me. Um, I like having a little bit more control over my funds, and then when I can take time off, and when things like this happen, um, I don't have somebody calling me up every hour pestering me. My plan is to run this truck for maybe a year or two and put some money aside to then, go get my CDL. But I'm going to go to a Ritchie Bros auction and buy a sleeper tractor and a 48 foot. And then run that and then hire somebody to run the box truck, and start kind of gradually growing a trucking company from that. Um, Start with a box truck, something simple and not too intense. And um, but,
J.B. Hunt, he started out with hauling chicken manure out of
chicken manure.
out of chicken houses, and he met Miss Hunt, not Miss Hunt, but a Rockefeller, and the Rockefellers, uh, as you know, is pretty wealthy people. So he got married into one of them, and she supplied the money to get him out of the chicken poop hauling business, and out of the chicken ranches, and got him into box hauling, dry freight, and he built his. At one time, I think he had about 8,000, yeah, 8,000, or maybe 8,500 trucks, and then he had 4 times that many trailers. So he he done some pretty fancy wheeling and dealing when he got big like that, and that's how he got his start. But you have to keep that equipment up, because if you don't, it'll either make you or break you.
Yeah.
And you just starting out now, you gotta, I mean, really, really manage your stuff, and really uh, uh, do everything possible that you can to not to cut actual cutting corners, but watch out, who and what you do the business with mechanics and stuff that nature.
That's
And
what I think I messed up on with I went to a mechanic $10,000 later, and there's some things like yesterday I was on with live with a bunch of the guys here, and we were looking at it, and the filter, the transmission filter was loose, and I had work done. I had a new transmission pan replaced, and I'm sitting there thinking, I think maybe that mechanic guy didn't do things right or something, or I don't want to be like pesky and walking into the shop and hey, what's going on here, and like I brought them Krispy Kreme donuts to try to get them to work faster. I was in that shop I think for 3 weeks. That was when I was kind of first popping on here. So I've been trying to do as much stuff myself, um, to save money instead of paying like $300 an hour for a mechanic. I installed a new parking brake. I felt very accomplished. I went and bought these. So I got volume 1 and 2. It's the shop books.
yep.
So that way, I just kind of open it up, find where the part's at. It gives me instructions on how to disassemble and reassemble it and what to do. And So far, it's worked.
But it's like I said, you've got to really watch what you deal with, and you got to uh, know who you're buying parts from, uh, and know what the parts uh, ought to look like. Whether they're big bad worn or whatever. That you're getting salvage parts from. Uh, it's touch and go. Right there when you start buying used parts. It's when you buy used parts, you ain't got no warranty on them,
Yeah, that's true.
and you've got to have the finances. Uh, and I'm not trying to discourage you, Jacob, not one bit, but you got to uh, do a lots and lots of research uh, because if you don't, uh, you're going to be way out there in left field before you know it, and when you get out there in left field, then you're way beyond the point of return,
Yeah.
and so you got to take little bitty baby steps before try to make bigger steps, and and get your stride just a little bit wider each time you make a stride forward. And that's about the best advice that I can give you because I'm November 28th, I'll be 76,
Hmm.
and I'm a well seasoned truck driver that is retired. And I just discovered something today on the news that kind of disturbs me. Uh, the federal government right now is talking about grabbing up these 18 and 19-year-old uh, boys that's just fresh out of school, not truck driving school, mind you, but out of school, issuing them a CDL
Oh, heck no.
driver and
Oh my,
putting
is
them
that
out
the,
there on the road because of this shortage
there's no
of drivers that
shortage.
they claim that they have, and and the federal government thinks that they're going to be big boys and step in and try to get in the uh, uh, truck driving school industry, so to speak, and issue these young kids CDL license to get out there and put them in trucks to deliver these barges containers all over the United States. I'm just a little bit afraid, Jacob, and anybody else that's listening. It's not going to work, especially in the wintertime, because if experienced drivers gets out there and gets a big pile up out there with as many trucks on the road that they have in the last winter, like 125 trucks on one highway in a big pileup. What do you think that these 18-year-old and 19-year-old boys are going to do out there? And, and I'm almost in tears right now as I'm talking about this because the federal government is issuing them a almost a license to kill when they're out there on them roads like that. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the families, and I feel sorry for for the people out there that's going to have to drive amongst them young drivers like that. It's it's got me worried. I mean, it's got me worried about the seasoned truck drivers out there that's going to be probably run over and hurt and killed, and it's going to be a bad road to hoe. And I just heard that on the news today on Fox News, and there were several people that was there on the news panel that was credible. I mean, credible people that really give the news, and 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 I'm upset by this. I'm afraid for my comrades that's out there on the road that I have become acquainted with that's out there, such as Rooster and Janet and all of them that's out there that see truck drivers that's going to be driving amongst these idiots out there, and it worries me. I mean, it really worried me, and I've been upset ever since I heard this, and the federal government does not know what the heck they are doing and what the heck they are putting the people's lives in jeopardy because they think that they know everything. And I'm done with that part of the talk.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, Jacob. Hey, Robert.
Howdy.
So, Jacob, more problems.
How did you know?
I've been sitting here listening to you.
Well, you know the gist of it. Empty power steering reservoir. And it has power steering blown all the way down the bottom left side. Well, not on the outside, under all the way to the back. So somewhere on the road somewhere, there's a really long streak of power steering fluid everywhere.
Well, only a couple of places you can check for your leaks. So
Yeah,
it should be real easy to find.
Yeah, it's about 8-minute walk to Pilot. Get some power steering tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, should I keep going and go over the pass or should I stay in Ellie and, you know, just, you know, end it early today and, you know, deal with whatever comes up tomorrow. And good thing I did because, you know, as I was turning that corner, my power steering started making funny noises and I was like, But, you know, it went fine, 70 miles an hour from Boise to Ellie, and it was great.
Yeah.
When you don't have anything in the back, man, that thing flies.
Oh, of course it does. Let's see here.
Yeah, the truck driver shortage I'm kind of confused about because the ports have like thousands of trucks lined up. It's the dang unions that run the ports that are causing this big havoc, and the government's blaming the shortage of truck drivers when in reality it's these unions that are causing havoc. It's like
right. Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm surprised they don't do a thing where they're like, hey, you can become a citizen of the United States if you work in the ports for 2 years. Because like our military, international people from outside the United States can get into the military, and if they're part of it for a certain amount of time, they become a citizen. So, you know, to fix the ports problem, like our own people won't work because, you know, they're getting unemployment. So
yeah. Well, my opinion don't mean nothing, but I just don't care to talk about politics and stuff, so I don't pay attention to it. what I learn is what I see here on Truckers TV. So to be honest, I couldn't tell you much about it. Hey guys, how y'all? I made it back today, or this evening. Frank, Brenda, Levon, Brian, Robin. Hey Robin, glad you're in here tonight. Diane.
Oh,
Wow, we got quite a few here. Let me make sure I get all the names here.
a lot of people.
Yes, sir. Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to Truckers TV. We're here.
I was trying to live stream from my truck earlier today, but was not having any sort of luck. Every time I tried to do StreamYard from Firefox or Chrome, it would cause the audio to go away from my headset and go to speaker on the phone.
Yeah.
And then what happened was either from Chrome or Firefox, it would then cause my truck path GPS to stop working. And then it would cause my ELD, my Keep Trucking ELD app, to disconnect from my ELD. So I'm sitting there like, what?
Yeah. Well, best thing to do is don't use Firefox. I'd use Chrome. That's the best one to use.
Yeah, I tried both of those and they weren't working.
When you get into StreamYard, you got to go into your microphone and camera settings and make sure that your headset is selected for your mic and your audio.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it won't connect. It'll change it back to your default setting on your telephone, which your default was probably your speaker on the telephone itself. And you'd have to go into it on your telephone and change your default to your headset. And then make sure it is selected to be used on StreamYard too. That's the problem I had when I started on this live chat, was I could hear through my earbud, but y'all couldn't hear me. StreamYard was connecting to the earbud for the speaker, but it wasn't connecting to the earbud for the microphone. So I had to go in there and change it to the mic and the speaker to my earbuds. Then it worked.
I'll try that.
Yeah. Mr. Kenny, I wish I would have got in here sooner.
Oh, I stopped by a truck stop today. I always like to stop by these small, kind of like mom pop truck stops because they always have the most interesting characters running them. And when I walked in, there's this one guy. I guess he did like 2 trucking businesses. He sold them and then he bought a truck stop. And we got in a conversation about finances. And he was telling me that I should be doing like a maintenance account to avoid having to pay as much taxes. But then he was telling me that this is a trick that I guess farmers use, that you buy like tires or get receipts of tires, and then you create like a pile of them somewhere, and then you can deduct the tires from your maintenance account and save on your taxes. I guess it's some weird, crazy trick that I guess farmers use.
I wouldn't know, Jacob. I just sat in a chair and turned a big old steering wheel. That's all I did. If I needed tires, the company put them on for me.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I just pull in their shop and say, hey, I need some new tires. They'd stick them on there for me. Yeah, no problem. No, I don't know anything about the business part of trucking. Don't have any clue. Hey, Brenda, how are you tonight? Kenny, I'm trying to. Well, I'm still recovering. Like I said, I feel like I've got a bad hangover. Isn't that something? I guess I
I've
got
had
too
this
much
weird
sleep.
cough.
You got a weird cough?
Yeah, I don't have a fever. I got like um a COVID shot or whatever the thing is, Johnson and Johnson, and because I'm a type 1 diabetic, so it's just
Mm-hmm.
something I got to do. Um, and if I grow another arm, okay, whatever. And so it's just like this cough that I've had, almost going on 2 weeks. Don't have a headache. Don't feel sleepy or anything. Just a cough. Um, that's it.
Yeah, that's a lot of people are having some little side effects after their shots. I know I did. I felt like crap. Oh, but after a couple of weeks, I felt fine again. Yeah. Hey, Robert, smile. There you go.
You can't hardly see me smile for the
I know it.
dadgum beard.
Yeah. Why don't you, hey, leave your beard, just trim your mustache some.
I'm gonna trim it and my horns up here, and
That's me. Look at that. They're going wild.
I'm telling you, that's what old men do. They get them horns.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know that. And it still takes me probably 40 minutes, 45 minutes to cut this hair.
Well, I got me some wedgie French fries in the oven. I bake my wedge uh, potatoes.
Uh-huh.
That way you don't got all that grease and all that oil and
Right.
all that little crud on them, and I take and brush a little butter on over the top of them after I get them done, and then I'm gonna have that with some Nallie's chili.
There you go.
I
All
wish I
right.
had my own homemade chili, but I ain't been in the kitchen to do nothing for a long time.
Yeah.
But I can make some good chili if I got some Southern Comfort whiskey. I usually put about a half a cup or a cup of Southern Comfort whiskey in my chili
Oh, do
right
you?
along. Oh yeah, you got
I
to
thought
have
you,
it.
well, I thought when you said whiskey, I thought you'd put the bottle up and drink out of it, and then while you was making
Oh
your
no,
chili, I
you
didn't think,
you
I didn't know you'd put it in
I
it.
put it in there with a little bit of brown sugar with a little bit of sorghum molasses, and then I've cut up all my veggies, my celery, green bell peppers, and yellow bell peppers, and red bell peppers, and my green onions. I'll put some of that in there, and, uh, and then I'll put use that Shelby's chili mix fixins
Yeah.
that you buy in the store,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll pour that over it in there, and I'll fix. Sometimes I'll put 2 or 3 different kinds of beans uh, in it. Uh, that I cook for quite a long time,
Yeah.
and I'll put hamburger meat in it, and sometimes I'll uh, put a little bit of kielbasa, cut chunk it kielbasa up in it, and let it cook for quite some time, and let it caramelize with that brown sugar and that sorghum molasses, And oh my gosh, after you get through,
That don't sound like chili. That sounds like baked beans.
oh no, that's chili, buddy. That's chili. Guarantee you.
With all the sweets you put in it. I've never had
No,
chili with a sweetness to it. I've never had that.
you put that whiskey in there, and it cuts the edge off just where you can't, but you can taste the sweetness.
Yeah.
It just brings it to the point that oh man, it'll just knock your paddles plumb out of your mouth.
Wow. So we had some bad boy wannabes in here, Kenny, huh? I seen a couple of posts that was taken care of. Yeah, everybody's welcome in here. They just gotta be good. No bad mouthing, shaming, or bullying allowed in here.
Oh no,
none of that.
And no nasty flirting with any of the women either. Well, that'll get you. That'll get you quicker than dadgum big
what
dog.
About me?
Huh?
You're not gonna let them do all that to me, are you?
No, I said women. I said you're not a woman. You're a man.
So they can do all that nasty flirting with me?
No. I'm talking about sexual flirting. Yeah, we don't want none of that nasty stuff.
Oh, me.
Gotta act like gentlemen's on here.
Yes, sir. We won't tolerate any of that stuff. This is not intended for dating, making out, none of that nasty stuff.
Nope.
No.
Well, I kissed my truck yesterday. Bye-bye.
Well, that's your truck.
Oh. I was talking with my dad, and I was talking about all the different things going on, and I was like, "So should I hire like a priest or something to walk around the truck
and bless it?"
Bless it? Would that help me at all?
Hey, you never know. It might.
Yeah.
Well, I'll guarantee you what, Jacob. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. That's for sure. Hello there, Robin.
Appreciate it,
Miss Robin. How are you tonight?
Okay. How are you?
Good. Oh, I'm good.
Good.
Definitely gonna keep you in my prayers, buddy.
Yeah, definitely stay safe too, because like my wife, she's praying for me, and got 3 boys, 1 girl at home. So it's trying to make money for the family and get things going, but we got a buffer, so the stuff doesn't. It is what it is. Cost of doing business.
Was you about 12 years old when you started having kids?
I'm 32. I'm a grown adult. Okay.
Well, you look so young, Jacob.
He looks like a baby.
He looks right out of diapers.
Come on, give me a break.
Sorry,
I'm gonna go get like a diaper costume and do a live stream in like a New Year's baby diaper. I can just imagine myself getting like a level 1 inspection, and they open the door, and here's this guy dressed up in a big huge adult baby diaper.
That's just too much.
They'd probably close the door and say, "Okay, keep going."
Are you okay there, Curtis? Curtis, you okay there, buddy?
He looks like he's blushing a little bit.
I'm fighting with my cat.
Like no air.
I'm fighting with my cat.
I'm telling you,
he's getting between my back and my chair.
I've got a cat, Curtis, that by golly, it thinks he rules the roost. And
I got 3 of them that do. Let's see if you can see this. Let's look at this one right here. Where you at? See that one right there?
Yeah.
He's the oldest. He said he's wherever I'm at, he's right there beside me. The one I just run off that always lays up here behind me, he's always on my back wherever I'm sitting. And the other one, he lays up on top of the hutch in the kitchen. But these two right here, they drive me crazy. Just right
Now,
there. And if I
our
don't give
cat,
them what they want, they drive me crazy.
our cat is a flame point Siamese cat. And they, if you look it up, they get to weighing 60 pounds. And this
Good
booger
grief.
is just about close to 60 pounds.
Wow.
And when them caregivers comes in, we have to put him in the bathroom because we don't. That sapsucker by God will start like that and jump out and start trying to whack them with the paws and whatever. Man, he's a attack cat. I guarantee you that sucker by God will attack you quicker than you say jackrabbit.
Nobody has to worry about that. If somebody knocks on the door, these three here, they run for cover. They go hide.
Shoot, man, this dude, he stands at the door saying, "Dare you?"
Now
He's
back to
watched.
now back to Robert's chili. That recipe sounds like a diabetic coma waiting to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
It is, and it's good, very
Yeah, and your
good.
sugar probably goes sky high too. No wonder you need insulin.
Yeah. Now I used Carol Shelby's chili mix. That's good stuff. That's as close to a homemade chili seasoning as you can get.
It is,
Yeah.
guarantee you.
Yep.
Yeah, but molasses and brown sugar and whiskey.
Oh no. I can't
Well,
I can't stand the
alcohol.
sweets.
The alcohol is cooked out of the whiskey when
Right.
you cook it, and it leaves the barley and the hops and stuff that flavor in it
Mhm.
in that chili, and that is what really knocks him. In other words, kicks it up several notches.
Yeah. Hey
Well,
Janet, how are you?
let me
Go
tell
ahead,
you
Rob.
something. My neurologist told me that alcohol and when you're cooking, it doesn't burn all out. So I'm not allowed to drink because of my seizures. So that's not true. Alcohol doesn't burn out all the way. Just a little information.
Whenever I drink, it makes my levels go nuts. I'm a type 1 on a closed loop insulin pump with the CGM, and I just don't drink anymore because of that. Because if I have either wine or anything, it messes with it too
Right,
much.
whack girl. I'm diabetic also. So is he, and so is he.
See that
Both
right
of
there?
diabetics. Robert.
That's metformin. I take 2 of those per day,
But
and I
you're defeating the purpose when you're having all that sugar and never mind. I'll stop my preach. You're old.
Hey, Robert, I'm going to tell you right now, if there was any way possible, if I was you, I'd be getting off that metformin.
Oh yeah, that messed me up in the beginning.
It has totally messed my kidneys up. So metformin is a enemy in my home. It will never enter this home again. And I tell everybody that's taking it, there's too many other alternatives out there that you can take that is a lot safer on your body than metformin.
And gabapentin eats away your teeth, and it also causes liver issues.
and I take 40 units of insulin per day.
You probably
Correct.
get off of that if you quit eating all that sugary stuff, boy.
That's right. You know, my brother was taking insulin too. He lost 40 something pounds, and now he's not having to take his insulin anymore.
I mean, there's alternatives to the sugary thing. I just got apple pie at Walmart. It's sugar free. I got my
Yeah,
chocolate cookies at Walmart. They're sugar free. They taste
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
You
Well,
just
they don't.
gotta.
The difference is, Robin, and excuse me for interrupting you. To you, they taste the same, but to people that don't eat sugar-free things, they do taste. You know, they're not as good. But the whole key to it is getting yourself adjusted to the taste of it. It's the same as what I went through. Everything tasted awful that was sugar-free and diet.
Got to
Mm-hmm.
check my taters.
But once I started and quit the sugars and the sweets, now if I eat something that has sugar in it, it tastes disgusting to me. And so it's just getting yourself adjusted to the sugar-free. But yes,
Right.
you're right. You're right. They do taste good, Robin. What you're talking about, I have had them, and they are good.
I guess I run them off.
Well, we both did. We started nailing him about his sugar eating.
Well, I like to keep my friends around a little while.
Well, of course, I do too. But I've learned about 15 years ago, there's just things we don't talk about. You know, if we want to keep them friends around, you know, we have to remember things. Hey, let's not talk about that, okay? And I'm not getting on to you because I am a pro person on sugar-free stuff.
Well, I didn't mean to make you mad, that's for sure.
Oh, you didn't. He was going to get his cupcake.
Probably.
Can you imagine how much money or they would make if they actually made sugar-free cupcakes and sugar-free Twinkies? Can you imagine?
Well, I've seen sugar-free cupcakes before, but not Twinkies.
I hadn't seen the cupcakes.
Yeah, they're nasty. That one I will say they're nasty.
Oh, Kenny likes the sugar-free angel food cake. I've never had that. That sounds good though.
Yeah, I've seen it at Walmart too. Probably at Kroger.
No, I've never seen it.
Where'd you find it, Kenny?
He's
I'm back.
back.
I had to go check my taters.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought I made you mad and you left.
Yep.
Kroger, he thinks.
Oh, okay.
Huh. There was 98 killed somewhere. Talking about fuel. So I don't know what that's all about. Something always going on in this world.
And he'll never stop till the end of time.
That's right. And I'm kind of looking forward to going up there and seeing my mama. She's right back there in that picture there, right there. See that little woman right there in that picture?
Yes, sir. I sure do.
That's my mother. She was a sweet mama.
To this minute of my life, I remember every time my mom would call me, she would, the first thing she would say is, "Curtis, this is your mother. How are you?" And I remember that to this day, and I'll never forget it. And every day when I get up and get around for the first 2 hours, That's in my mind, and I'm waiting for that sentence. Curtis, this is your mother. How are you doing?
And buddy, I want to tell you what, I dreaded it when my mother said Robert Floyd Carter. I want to tell you what, that meant that I was in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, you
You
better
betcha.
run. But Matilda, run. I'm telling you, boy, she gets them daggum elm switches, and she sends you after one. You better not get no little bitty one. She'll go out there and get one that really will hurt.
Hey, I always got whipped with the little one, then I was made to go get a bigger one.
Telling
So
you,
I better get the right size the first time, or I'd get 2 or 3 whippings.
and my dad would take that daggum big old belt about that wide that he wore. He wore overalls, but he still wore that belt around his belly over them overalls. And the reason why he did is by God, in case one of his boys got out of line. And when they got out of line, he jerked that sucker off and he said, "Come here."
I can picture this right now. He never had it on. He had it in his hand all the time with you and your brothers. He went. I bet he went through a lot of belts, didn't he?
Well, he broke one on my brother, and it takes pretty hard whooping to break a belt. I
Now
guarantee.
these
Oh,
kids are calling child abuse.
I'm telling you, kids
back
nowadays.
back then there wasn't no thing as child abuse. It
Nope,
was
nope,
child correcting.
exactly.
I know they need it now with all these adolescents.
Telling you,
Hey, if you just look at your child wrong, they're calling social services and saying, "No, I'm getting abused."
yep,
I'm gonna call CPS on you.
Yep.
guarantee you. And,
I
and
have
at
to.
school, if I got a whooping at school, and they mama found out about it or dad found out about it when I got to the house, I got another whooping.
Well, of course.
Yes, sirree. Yep. And if you was misbehaving going down the street, all your mothers all the way down the block would be on the telephone calling your mother saying Robert Floyd was being mean on the way from school. Now you got to get him when he gets there. Couldn't get by with nothing. No.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and that's right, Dad. Back in the day, you learned to respect your others.
You got that right.
Yes.
Respect them women along that block that you walked on. I'll guarantee you what, you better respect them.
Well, it wasn't just women. You respected all people,
Yep.
and you don't
Guaranteed it.
see that today. There is no
Nope.
respect for the others from anybody.
Nope. None whatsoever. And me and you are talking old school, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
Old school parent raising.
Pat, I didn't even know you left. Where did you go? Did you get us all tweaked some tea? Well, Janet's back too. Where did you go?
Yeah.
Well, Roberts, stop that. Don't be kissing me.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. uh, well, sometimes when I let a stinky fart, and the wife will jump on to me, I look at her and say, "Well, honey, I was just throwing you a kiss."
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Frank, if you can hear me, uh, Robin's backstage waiting to be let in.
Come on, Frank. Let her in.
That is very true, Brenda. Yeah, you got to respect yourself before you can respect others. That is correct.
Very, very well true.
That is great. Thank you for saying that because it is needing to be heard. There you are.
Go, Robin.
Are we going to have to put some tape over them buttons to keep you from pushing them?
Yep.
Yeah, I go to see the comments and then I hit myself off.
Hey, when is Dennis coming back?
He left this morning to come back.
So tomorrow,
The 9th of November is when he is supposed to be back driving, I believe.
okay.
That's just
And
true. Hey,
and
Tanya.
that's when,
Miss Tanya's in the house with us. How you doing, Tanya?
oh, Tanya.
She don't like us. She don't want to talk to us. She's got us muted.
No, she don't even want to show her face either.
No.
I'm sorry, how much? $7.59. Sorry, guys, I'm at the store.
Okay. Do you got us on loudspeaker? Hey,
Yeah.
I want some candy. I want candy. Give me candy.
Hey, she in the store?
Yeah. She must have us muted over there. I want candy.
Oh.
And the cashier's laughing at you guys.
Did you get condoms?
No, I'm getting cigarettes. Hello, Kenny, Pat, Brian. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great night. You too. How's everyone doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing good.
I'm doing good too.
Oh my gosh. I gotta go check him taters again.
You don't let them taters burn.
I'm not.
There's Ruthie. How you doing, Ruthie?
Sorry, I can't see comments, guys. I'm driving.
Yeah, that's right, Ruthie. I see that. Robert Later is in the house.
Hello, Mr. Leader. How you doing? It was a slow day at work. Oh, man.
Why was it slow? It's like a Saturday night. You'd think you'd be hopping.
That's what I would
Yeah.
think.
No, it was pretty slow for me. I mean, which I was scheduled to get up at 9, so I got up an hour early, but unless they were all up in the club, weren't hungry yet. I don't know. But I went in at 1 and this never was busy. Or I didn't think it was busy.
Mm.
Where do you work?
Oh my goodness, I cannot stop yawning, guys. I'm sorry.
Tanya, where do you work if you don't mind me asking?
Somebody sounds like they're in a well bucket.
She's working at one of the casinos at Fat Burger, I believe.
A fat burger.
Yes, that's correct.
Man, I love them fat burgers.
I've
Never
never
heard
had one.
Oh
Oh, they're
man,
so good.
over here at the casino and Airway Heights next to Spokane. Oh my gosh, they got some of the best fat burgers over there that you'll ever want to put your chops in. Whew,
Mm.
and they're good.
They're expensive, but they're worth it.
You got that right, Tanya. Oh, they are so good. I only go there if I want to get something to eat. I don't go in there to gamble. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. The only time I gamble is if it's tip money. If it's a good night on tips, I'll put my tips in there. But the money out of my paycheck, no, I won't do that.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like the tip money's free money, if that makes sense.
that's the best way to do it. Uh, You're not losing your
Yeah.
bill money. You're using your extra money that you have.
Yeah. One time I put $10 in, hit for $202 and some
Oh
change.
wow.
Yeah.
that's a good return.
Yeah. So
I had
it was a
a
$10. It was a $10 tip that I had gotten. I stuck it in the machine and I hit it for $202. So I
I
came
Wow.
had
out
a
pretty good.
I had a daughter-in-law that gambled 20 rent houses off from her with my son-in-law. I mean, them houses were about 150, $250,000 a piece.
Mm.
Gambled it off, and then it took it and got into his brother's account because she was taking care of his rentals and gambled off $150,000 out of his
Wow.
brother's account. And that oh,
Gambling is an addiction.
it
It
is.
really is.
It'll get on
It
you
is.
like stink on Abe.
Yeah.
And I seen it firsthand exactly what, and it almost made her commit suicide, and it almost caused her daughter to commit suicide. Oh yeah, I mean it just
Wow.
it, no, I wouldn't. I look at them people and I say, oh, you do not know what you're getting yourself into.
Right. Yep. It's definitely an addiction. That's for sure.
I thought I was going to have a problem with lottery tickets when Arkansas got lottery tickets because every time I'd go to Branson, I was, spending 50, $60 on lottery tickets. And
I don't know what it is.
as soon as we got to lottery in Arkansas, I think I bought maybe 15 total tickets and then I quit. I hadn't bought any since.
Huh.
I only buy them when the Powerball gets really high, when it's worth trying to get it.
I'll
My
be
brother
glad.
used to buy them things every paycheck. I think he'd spend $50 a paycheck on lottery tickets.
Boy, if anybody out there wins lottery, just remember me. I got to move to Arkansas.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Robert,
about right.
I'll keep you in my thoughts if I won the lottery. I would think about calling you and letting you know I won.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
I'm just messing with you, Robert. You know that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, if there's anybody in here that hadn't subscribed to Truckers TV, please please go ahead and push that subscription button and subscribe so you can follow us. You know, we're not happy all the time, but we try to be. We can be fun here. We can
Hit
have a
the
good
like button
time.
and share.
And we're very informative. There's truckers on here on the roads and in all these conditions that you may have to drive in, and they can let you know, hey, keep your ass at home. Don't get out on these nasty roads.
Oh, Pet Hat. Nice seeing you.
Yes. Oh, also it's free. There ain't a whole lot of things in this world that you can get for free, but Trucker Street TV is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Have
meet
all
some.
kinds of free fun. And we ain't in the California sun here.
And you meet some nice, decent people on here too.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Like Curtis.
You can meet me.
And you can meet this old ugly fart right here too.
Yeah, Pat, isn't it? Good to see Robert over here on YouTube. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was thinking, was he lost or something?
Duh, where am I? Oh, ho.
Good grief, guys.
Curtis, you're turning purple over there.
Oh, I know it. Y'all killing me. Oh.
I gotta get them taters out. Oh, Lordy.
You're more than welcome, Miss Pat. And then we got a plus that's going to be happening. We got the Weather Channel that has partnered with Truckers TV. So they will be following truckers in snow and icy conditions to let everyone know what conditions are out. Pretty cool.
Oh, I wonder if we're going to have a bad winter like last year.
I don't know.
Most of it was over your way.
Yeah, I took some pictures and posted them on my page of snow. Ugh. I think there was 8 inches. You know, we get snow through the year, but it's usually only a couple of inches at a time. But every so often we get, anywhere from 8 inches at one year. A couple of years I remember we've had like 14, 16 inches of snow at one time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No, we
remember last.
usually get ice, is what we get. Ice.
Yeah, same here. I think we had a dusting like twice last year.
Uh-huh.
Amanda was a white knuckled last year.
Oh, I
Going
bet
from
she was.
Alabama to El Paso.
Yeah.
She was scared. She was sliding a lot. She kept it under control.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, snow and ice is nothing to be messing around with. You damn sure got to be careful on it.
Hmm. If it's snowing outside, I don't even go out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Pat gets both where she's at. Kenny, I woke up to another 28 degrees this morning here. Well, it wasn't 28. I kind of fibbed a little bit earlier. I had to get up once to go to the restroom, and it was 28 degrees then whenever I checked. Yeah, it's 43 right here now, Pat. Robert had to go check his fried potatoes. Did you hear that? I said potatoes. I didn't say Robert had to go check his old fried taters.
Well, now it's 37 here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So, Jaden, how hot was it there? I know you're saying that you're still in the 80s. Are you still getting up to 90? Yeah, them taters. You know what them taters are. You take them old fried taters, put them in some fat back, and fry them up. Mm-mm-mm. Put your little bit of onion in it. Wow. 80 plus. Wow, that is nice. I'd like to have that here still.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm sorry, Janet. Wonton?
What'd you say? I'm back.
I was talking to Janet. She said that wonton is what they made here at home. I'm sorry, but I don't know what wonton is.
You know what that is right there, Curtis?
It looks like a spit can to me.
Well, that used to be my what my resembled my worm bucket that I carried fishing worms to the creek bank in.
I always
Remember
stuck them
doing
in my
that?
pocket.
Yeah, you remember doing that?
I always stuck worms in my pockets, Robert.
No, I stuck mine in a tin can like that.
Huh.
Put them old red worms in there.
Yeah, I always use night crawlers.
Them suckers wants to crawl out of your bucket if you don't got a lid on them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about old
Kevin,
school fishing.
I'm talking about my pockets. That way I can keep my hands in my pockets to keep them in there.
Fish them because you got to jerk the pole.
I was so good I could bring them in, just take and jerk them in real quick and get my hands back in my pocket before my worms would crawl out.
Robin, things is fixing to really get deep on this subject now. Curse is turning purple.
Small chicken wraps. Okay, Janet. I'm sorry.
It's supposed to go down to 27 tonight, Curtis.
Is it?
Hey, that's snowing weather up here. Oh man.
Robert, I can remember Grandma sending us pictures here, and where she lived at in Washington, they would have snow up above her hedges. Grandpa would have to cut through this trail from the front porch to the street to get to the street because of the snow had been so deep.
Up in Washington State?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen it up above the roofs of cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's
And
since I've been here for 36 or 37 years.
and them snow plows, they would throw that snow up in front of their hedge line, and Grandpa would have to take and shovel all that snow out of the way so they could get in the street too.
Yeah. And they had snow one year so deep up here. This was back way before the 37 years that I've been up here.
Yeah.
And it got so deep that you could walk out off the roof of your house on the snow if you had snowshoes on, and walk to the other roof and walk across it and walk to the other roof.
Oh wow.
Yes, sirree.
Wow.
That is deep snow.
Let me answer Eric right here real quick. Hey Eric, welcome back. Truckers TV live chat. I always use chicken livers, but the trick to using chicken livers for catfishing is get some pantyhose, put your chicken liver in it, wrap it up, and then stick it on your hook. You won't lose your chicken liver that way.
Got that right.
Yes, sir. That's a trick for using chicken liver.
And I always use grab hooks for catfishing.
Yeah, treble hooks.
Yeah, butchie.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I don't do that. You'll start making me yawn.
Well, what time is it there?
Oh, 10:40.
Oh,
It's
you're the same.
8:40 here.
It's 10:40 now here. How could that be? Did you change your clocks already? So
Not yet.
You're on Central Time too?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm Central.
Jacob's back.
I had to say goodnight to the kids and stuff and do all the things. And so the benefit of technology is, still connected.
Well, welcome back.
Isn't that neat? We can all sit here in different parts of the United States and talk to each other. We can actually see each other. That's cool.
Yeah.
And like Jacob being out away from his family, he gets to tuck his kids in at night and see them. That's cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, and I got a boy in Fort Smith, Arkansas, that's a member of Truckers TV, and he won't even get on here and chat with me. Shame
Is
on him.
that right?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't worth a flip.
No, it ain't.
What's the name?
Named Brian Carter.
Okay.
Yep, that's what his name is.
Well, Mr. Brian Carter, you need to get yourself on here and say hi to your daddy.
Yeah, and talk to all of us. He's a good boy. He just he's kind of weird and strange sometimes. Jacob's got it muted. Kurt's had it muted.
I had to take a drink real quick.
I'm gonna have to get me a worm out of my worm bucket and see and throw it. Hold on just a second. Let me get my picture
I'm
back on.
coughing and eating
Uh,
food, so
and see that daggum fishing pole over there setting up there, right there.
Yeah.
I want to have to get that sucker down and get me a worm out of my bucket and fish.
You ever tried them gummy worms to fish with?
No, but I bet you they would catch a fish though. You might be surprised. Yeah, I think they will. I think they would.
Yeah, let's hit them like buttons there. Get some thumbs up. You know, guys, I was checking yesterday, and there was people in here that is in here every day with us, and I see all these everybody saying let's like and share this Truckers TV chat and all.
Really.
And I looked at who was doing the likes, and it surprised me that some of y'all are forgetting to like this. So let's double check it and see that we do push the like button, and let's push it. Please. Please like and share Truckers TV. Please. Come on, guys. It's simple. Let's do it.
Don't beg, Curtis. It doesn't look good on you.
I'm not begging. Robert. You can catch a dork fish on a corn dog. See, like right now, I'm showing 14 people in here with us, and there's still only 10 likes. I know I came from a little country school, but I know 14 and 10, that don't add up.
What don't add up?
Are we eating them taters yet, Robert?
No, we're fixing to. I just went in there and shook Kathy a little bit. She was taking a nap. She said she's ready to eat, so.
Did you put you some onions in them taters?
No. You can't on baked tater wedges.
Why, you most certainly can. You can take and cut them up, lay them right on top when you're baking them.
Oh, them suckers be soggy.
Well, then cut them up after you cook the taters and just put them on raw.
Or put it raw in your chili.
I love onions.
I love onions too.
Someone was asking if they could take an onion and eat it like an apple the other day, and they said they couldn't. But I think that was Tanya saying that she couldn't. She didn't like onions that well. She liked them cooked. But yeah, I take onions and I'll eat them just like an apple. I love onions.
I tell you what, these Walla Walla sweets up here in Washington State, oh man, them suckers sure is good.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, I like onions. I don't care for a Spanish onion. That's one of them I don't care for, but every other onion I do like.
Yep. Better get my can off the love seat where she said she's gonna say, what in the world's that can doing there?
Yep, she'll be tanning your hide.
Yeah. I mean, she gets cantankerous sometimes, I'll guarantee you. She keeps me in line pretty good.
Yeah. That's one combination I've never even thought about: spinach with fried taters. Huh.
Now, I like spinach with scrambled eggs.
Uh-huh. I can tolerate that.
And put a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce over the top of them, and put a little bit of vinegar in it, a little bit, not too
Uh-huh.
much, but a little bit of vinegar. And
Yep.
oh man, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Hi, Betty. She said hi to me, so I was returning the
And
hi.
that's a good diabetic meal.
Yeah, spam and eggs I love. I eat that all the time.
Spam. I thought we were talking about spinach.
Oh, they go together too, spam and spinach.
Oh,
Spam goes with any food. I mean, it's the most universal food you'll get.
oh, my wife, she would be puking all over this telephone if she heard you say that.
Yeah, spam is so universal.
And she does not even like liver and onions either.
Yeah. I just cannot believe there's so many people that doesn't like spam. Do you like ham, Robin? You like ham?
Well, I love ham. Boy, I'll
Yep.
get that ham and I'll cut it up and onions and taters and stuff of that nature and really go to town on that with scrambled eggs.
Oh yeah, spam. Well, spam is made out of pork ham.
But it don't. My
I
wife,
love it.
she
I
just
love
don't say it.
I
Don't
can't
say it,
get
Robert. Don't say it, Robert.
get past the smell of it.
Well, you eat it. You don't smell it.
You can eat it for me then. And I don't like liver. And I don't like liver and onions either, so you can have that too.
Liver's
Okay,
good. Yeah.
okay. I'll take the liver and onion, and y'all can have the spam.
KFC does have fried chicken livers up here that are really good.
That we don't have it here. They don't have it here. I wish they did.
I
They're
like
really
chicken livers. Oh man, I love
Oh
them.
my gosh, I
And
do
chicken
too.
heart and chicken gizzards. Oh yeah, man, I love them.
Hmm.
Yum.
Yeah. I've only tried turkey bacon once there, Eric. It was okay, but I haven't really become accustomed to eating it. I haven't made the full change to turkey product.
Well, somebody said that they seen a price a tag on a turkey, and it was a 20-pound turkey, and it was $55.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I just got an 8 pound for $15 and change.
Are you serious? See? How much does a can of spam cost?
I don't know. I don't look at it.
Buy you a
But
couple
that
of cans of spam and make that instead of turkey.
Really. NFL draft to slavery. You stupid, you dumbass.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, you heard that from Kathy, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Kathy
said,
called him dumbass.
she said Kilpatrick compares millionaire athletes to slaves.
Look, NFL.
NFL to slaves. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I sure wished I had that kind of money for slaving.
Oh my gosh.
I think I won't buy Nike.
She won't buy Nike, and she don't watch any NFL football games either.
Not me. I don't watch NFL. Will not. It's kind of like Starbucks. I know there's a lot of people that like Starbucks products. And I'm going to tell you a story that was national news that everybody seems to forget about. Back when 9/11 happened, Starbucks, there was emergency personnel that was going into Starbucks trying to get water to wash their faces and all the dust and everything out of their eyes and noses. And them Starbucks employees would not let them do it in that store. They would not even give them water to drink. And when that happened, I said, no more Starbucks. And I have never set foot in another establishment since. That happened.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yes, it is.
Well, I went to what they call Popeye's chicken in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and I got food poisoning from a Popeye's chicken. And my wife and I, we will not step foot in another cut picking Popeye's chicken at all. I had food poisoning for 3 days. I mean, bad.
Well, I told you, Robert, my ex-wife got it from their mashed potatoes.
From Popeyes?
Yes, from Popeyes.
Oh, my word. Whew.
So I've never set foot in another Popeyes since, but I went through their drive-through.
You crazy.
Robert, I can't help it. I love their chicken so much. Oh, I love it. It is so good.
Now I go through the other chicken place. What do they call it? Not Kentucky, huh?
I was saying KFC.
I'll go through. I'll get Kentucky Fried and at Church's Chicken, but no Popeyes.
I didn't care for Church's. I've only ate there once, and I didn't like it.
I like their sandwiches, Church's chicken sandwiches. Oh man, they throw the bomb in it.
Well, I'm got a new name here, I think. D. Sanders. May not be new, but I don't remember seeing the name D. Sanders in here. If you're new to Truckers TV, welcome.
Y'all have Bojangles out there?
No.
No, we don't have Bojangles either. What is it? Kind of a chicken place?
Yeah, they closed ours down because it was right across the street from KFC.
Now that boasted chicken, oh, that is some good chicken. I love that.
They had a Marie's Calendar restaurant up here, and they closed it down. Man, that was a pretty good restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Guys, I got to step out for just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, just as soon as Dennis gets back, we're gonna we deposited that check in our credit card account, and that way we can use credit card to get them 2 hoodies when he gets back. Huh?
Fine. That's fine.
So Yeah, we'll be sporting them in about 3 weeks to a month.
It's all fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna love my monkey shooter, and Kathy's gonna love her Black Widow.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, she's in there in the other room taking care of business. Yeah, she been in terrible pain.
I know that feeling.
Sometimes she has to use two hands to walk on one walking stick to walk. Yeah, I mean it's she's super duper bad, and I have to use a walking stick all the time myself. And then she and then when I go to the store, I can't use a shopping cart like what anybody else does. I have to get one of those electric motor things and do my shopping that way.
That's how I do it.
Have you got electric wheelchair, Robin?
Yeah. I gotta hover around right now.
Yeah, you can take that and push that shopping cart in front of you.
Yeah. But I don't take the hover around to the store
Yeah.
because I don't have a way of transporting it in the van.
Hey, they're
Robert,
in there on the table, baby.
Robert, you saw that shopping cart I posted on my webpage on my page, didn't you?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's got a seat and a uh, 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 an electric motor on it.
Wasn't that cool though? That's pretty cool.
I'm telling you,
I'll have to go check it out later.
man, I love that sucker. I love that daggum a golfing cart that they turned into a Peterbilt, and
Yeah.
they put a step flatbed on that cotton picker. Oh my gosh! I told Kathy, I said, me and you get in that a golfing cart and hook that trailer on the back of it, go down to the grocery store and pull that thing around in the grocery. Yeah, and by God, we can definitely do some grocery shopping with that flatbed.
You betcha.
But that's only one problem. You need the cash to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, you're right there.
Janet said here, lady took her electric wheelchair through the drive-through the other day. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised they let her go through because all these drive-through restaurants are denying all the truck drivers from walking up to the drive-through to get their food.
Yeah, that's bullshit. When I worked
Yes, it is.
fast food, if you walked through the drive-through, that was fine. That's exactly what we did. We took care of you.
That's the way it should be, Kathy. That is the way it should be.
That's bullshit.
Yes.
Lazy ass mother.
They don't.
You know what?
They don't want to make money that bad, apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I did one time with a car?
What you did with the car one time, Robert?
I took and backed it in through the drive-through.
Now, what would you do that for?
To make them look at me like I was crazy. And they sure did. They thought, why in the world did you do that for?
Yeah.
See, you gotta get colorful there. You gotta get somebody to let you get on the hood of their car and then get somebody on the back of their car, and then go in. Who's ever on the front of the car, you get an order. Go forward, back up. Who's ever driving gets the order. Pull up, back in. Who's ever on the back of the car gets the order. If you're in or on the car, they have to serve you.
Huh.
Yep, I sure did that. I backed through the drive-through.
Oh my God, it's good out here.
Kathy said it felt good outside. Oh my gosh.
Huh.
Of course, everybody thought she was crazy too when she shoveled snow in her cotton picking shorts and a cotton picking halter top shirt. Yeah, she did that when we first moved up here 11 years ago. Yeah,
Wow.
buddy. She really got out there and shoveled snow in her shorts and a tank top. Everybody looked at her like, "Ain't you cold?" Kathy said, "Nah, this ain't cold." But
I'm
that
gonna catch up on these comments in here. Excuse me, just 1 second. Got to clear my throat.
But Arkansas, you get that humidity cold down there. It's cold.
Oh yes, it is.
Whew. That cuts you to the bone.
Janet said they have some walk-up McDonald's. That's cool. I think all the McDonald's should have a walk-up window. That would be great.
I think they need a daggum truck driver's drive-through windows.
Well, Mr. Sanders or D. Sanders says some McDonald's have a drive-through for truckers. I've never seen them. Now I've seen a Sonic. We have a Sonic here that has a drive-through for trucks. We do. We sure do.
Man, that's nice.
Yeah. D. Sanders also says it shouldn't matter. Money's money, and that's right. It does not matter. They just don't want to make money. That's what it is.
You know what I did to Kmart store one time? I walked in there with all pennies and bought a new cotton picking 18-speed bicycle for my granddaughter.
Is that right?
Yep, took all pennies, and they counted them and took them.
Wow.
And they wasn't even rolled either.
Well, that's very unusual. They took it. Oh.
Robin done bounced out of there again.
Oh, she pushed the wrong button again. I told her she was going to have to tape them buttons for her. Let's see.
My big toes feel like they're in a cotton picking vice right now.
Cher Singh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Welcome to Truckers TV. If you enjoy the show, just push the like button. We'd appreciate it and share it to family and friends. We try to have a good time in here. We talk to people all over the world. We have truck drivers. We have drivers in other countries that come on here occasionally. We have fans all over the U.S. and all over the world. So just sit back, enjoy the show. We have a good time here on Truckers TV live chat. Wow, are you serious? In Minnesota, they walk out to the trucker, walk up steps, and hand you the food. That is awesome. That is great. Oh,
sometimes we feel like it. Sometimes we don't. Mounds got nuts. Almond joy got nuts. Mounds don't.
Cher is from India. Well, all right. Glad to have you here. Yes, I know, Robin. You and that finger. You and Kenny have a problem with them fingers pushing the wrong buttons.
Boy, I'm getting really bushy. You know it?
I know it. I told you got to trim that up. You're looking kind of shaggy.
Well, I'm trying to take on the role of Shaggy.
What?
Role of Shaggy and cotton picking Santa Claus.
Well, you see, I trimmed mine all up.
No, I can't trim mine up. Christmas coming up pretty soon.
Well, you can just take and kind of even it out. Come on, man. All the pictures I've seen of Santa Claus, it was kind of trimmed up, made it look pretty, you know.
Yeah, pretty is, pretty does.
Oh well, Robin. Good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Hope you have a good night.
Is she going to bed?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Well, we're going to have to play some matchmaker here on Truckers TV.
Nah, this ain't no match dating service. Cat alert, you betcha. Them ornery cats. That's for the cats.
That won't even phase this daggum flame point. That daggum joker will just go and hiss at you. He's a mean scam booger.
D. Sanders said he cut his tonight after he got a senior discount at the movie theater. I tell you what, I went to KFC up the road from me. It used to be up there. It's not there anymore. And they always gave me a senior discount, and I wasn't even 50 years old yet. I wasn't going to turn down a discount, though.
Shoot, I go in there now looking like I am. They give me the Mountaineers discount. Oh, get old recliner all kicked back here.
Well, I have 3 cats. The oldest, that's Jordan. He's right here. He's the black one. He's a tuxedo cat. Then the 2 gray ones, they're brothers. I got a gray tabby. That's Benedict. And the solid gray one, that's Fortune. They can be good boys, but boy, they get ornery. Into everything, on everything. Drive me crazy. Just like kids. Drive you nuts. But when they want something, oh, they can be so sweet. They come over and rub on you and just look at it, just so sad, innocent. Just
mine's fat and sassy.
These are too, but they can be nice. They can be sweet to you.
Hissing hits and squalls at you and screams at you.
Well, if you wouldn't be pulling his tail all the time, he wouldn't be so mean.
Nah, I ain't pulling that cat's tail. I'm afraid to.
Well, Betty, I'll tell you what. When I was younger, I said I'd never have a cat in the house. Never. But when I started adopting cats, I would rather have a cat over a dog. I'm sorry.
Well, at least a dog you don't have to. I mean, a cat you don't have to take it outside to let it poop.
That's right. The
Let it
only
poop.
problem is the litter box. Have to take care of the litter box.
Yep. But you don't have to walk them.
Right. But I have to chase these cats. Like I said, that's what I got. I have to chase them with that. And they just don't learn. You know, they never learn. They always the same stuff over and over again.
Boy, my wife, she can sure be opinionated sometimes. I wonder where she gets that from.
I don't know. Surely it's not from you.
Oh, no.
Hey, Betty, I say that. That was so cute. Betty's daughter dressed her cat up in a Halloween costume.
Let's see. Let me see if I can get a picture of that cat. Can you see that cat right there now?
Oh, he just a little sweetheart.
Yeah, he's 30 pounds of sweetheart.
He just a little snuggle buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's mine. Oh, he's a flame point.
Yeah. These here, I have adopted.
You want your little bowl, right?
These here are 6, 7, and 8. I've adopted 8 cats so far. So that's how long I've had cats. And one of them that I had, it broke my heart when he passed away. But he was my buddy. He'd come in every night to the bedroom and he'd tuck me into bed. Once I went to sleep, he'd get up, but he'd never leave my side till I was asleep. And I hated for him to go because he was my buddy.
Yep, both my feet right now, my big toes have got neuropathy pain in them just like they're in a vice.
Really?
Telling you. And I grip my teeth and bear it too, buddy.
Mm.
And sometimes I'll get this neuropathy. It'll start in my feet and go all the way up to my just a little bit above my knee, and it feels like nothing but about 1,000 honeybees stinging me all the way up my leg.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm. Yeah, Betty, that's not all at one time. The first 2 I'd ever adopted, one of them, he was a long-haired white cat. And we learned the hard way about long-haired male cats. And it's something that people don't know about. But once you have a male cat, long hair don't have to be white. Any long hair cat, after you've had him fixed, you have to be real careful about what you feed them because their urinary tracts get clogged up. For some reason they don't drink enough water. You can't feed them dry food all the time. You have to feed them a lot of wet food because they won't drink a lot of water, and for some reason it happens. Anyway, when he became an adult, we started having problems with him with his urinary tract clogging up, and we'd have to take him to the vet, and they would have to clean him out. Well, after the 3rd time, they told us the only way to correct it was and get this, do a surgery to make him become a female cat. And when that happened, he had to have 24-hour care for him to live a halfway normal life. Well, I wasn't in a position to be able to do it. And they recommended that we have him, put down. So that's what I had to do. That was a hard decision to make, but it was for his best. And I did not know that about long-haired male cats. And it did happen. So the one we adopted two at that time, and he was the first one that we lost. And the other one, he lived with us for several years, and he got blind, and he broke down in his back. He couldn't get around no more, so I had to take him to the vet, and they took care of him. And then I've adopted cats on and off, and they've all passed over the bridge to heaven. And so these three here, I didn't want to adopt three at a time, but my wife at that time thought that I needed three cats. So that's how I come up with three cats. The two are brothers, and the oldest one, the two brothers, when we adopted them, they were in foster home. So we went to the foster home, and we met them and decided we wanted to adopt them. When we went back to the animal shelter to do the paperwork, the oldest Jordan here, when I seen him, I went over and started talking to him, and he was real nice. How cats get. And so we ended up adopting him too.
You want the last milk to go to dinner?
Yeah.
Automated trucks. I don't have any. I can't tell you there because I don't know nothing about them. Oh, well, D. Sanders, thank you for coming into Truckers TV. We appreciate it, and we hope you come back and join back in with us again. Yeah, thank you very much, and you have a good night. I'm sorry, I had to get a drink. Dry, my throat's getting dry. I'm doing all the talking tonight. Where's all these people that was in here last night? Come on, guys.
Yeah, come on in here. We're going to start singing Elvis song. Are you lonesome tonight?
Believe me, you're telling him to keep his day job.
Yeah, we need old Janet in here. Where's old JD at? I guarantee you she's probably laying in her truck or sitting in that seat still driving, listening to what's going on. Levon, you're going to bed too? You guys are leaving us? Well, Levon, we'll see you tomorrow. You have a good night.
Oh, my word. Everybody's going to Biddy Bye.
Yes, they are.
Well, they need to get their sleep.
Let's go back up here to this one comment.
I guess y'all wore him out last night.
I guess that's what it is, Robert. I don't know. Here I was talking about me always going to bed at 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoons, and I'm up here. It's still it's 11:22 here, and I'm still on the computer. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Yeah, Tesla, I know, is making the automatic, the electric truck, self-driving truck, and all that. I don't have enough information myself to be commenting on it. There may be drivers out there that are familiar with it, that's on Truckers TV, but tonight I don't think we have any, so I don't want to make any comments. I don't want to say something that's totally wrong, so I won't comment on it. But any other question about truck driving, truckers and all, we can try and answer them questions for you. Because we have Robert Carter here. He's a retired truck driver. He drove trucks for many, many, many years. And LaVon, she was a truck driver. She's retired. Let's see. Oh, I'm going through the. Well, anyway, we've got retired truck drivers. We got truck drivers that's on the roads right now driving. And we all have, or they do, they have their own live streams that they'll stream through the days or through the nights. You just go to Truckers TV on Facebook side and check it out.
No, you don't want to get me started on dadgum electric trucks.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. You know, it's coming our way, and there's not a thing we can do about it. I don't know, Eric, if anyone has. I haven't. I hauled biosolids is what I hauled. I did that for 20, well, I have to say 28 years because I was out of trucking for a year for falling off a wall and breaking my shoulder. And so I had to, I couldn't work that year. But somebody has. Okay, I'm back.
Oh boy, this jelly sure is good with them wedges.
Oh, I bet it is. Pat, if you're still out there, please take care of that comment.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, somebody did a no-no. I'm glad I can't see the comments.
You see what I'm talking about, Pat? Yeah, we've got a couple in here that's need to be taken care of. I'll do it. Uh,
Mm.
Thank you, Pat.
Good. Thank you, Pat.
Well, they're still showing up on my side.
That's weird. Arnie said one time he had one that it took him for almost forever in the day to get rid of because he would make a new account real quick and come right back there on him. And he said it was a booger.
Yeah. Oh me, we welcome anybody in the Truckers TV, but we got rules here, guys. Let's play nice. Don't be causing trouble.
Everybody got their haters.
Yeah, they're coming in pretty hot and heavy now.
They don't want to get me started like I did on CB radio in Hot Springs.
Yeah, Eric, I don't know either. I guess they got nothing better to do than cause trouble. I'm trying to have a conversation with this. I don't know who it is about electric trucks and self-driving trucks and all that. And you got to understand, I'm not familiar with any of that. And truck drivers that they're not live streaming or anything. And I don't know anybody in the audience that would know anything about them. And I'm sorry, I tried to help you.
Well,
Yeah, Pat, you're right. They got nothing better to kill their time. They'd rather cause trouble than to step into somebody's platform and try to promote it. And make Truckers TV a better place to spend time and get information and just have a good time. We're here to help truck drivers. That's what this platform was designed and built for, was for truck drivers and fans to see how a truck driver lives, what their daily jobs are with being out on the roads. And they have expanded it to involve all the fans' participation in it. And we've now teamed up with the Weather Channel, and the Weather Channel is going to be, they're not going to be in trucks or anything. They're just going to be uh, communicating with certain drivers, getting weather conditions, what the road conditions are like. And that's what Truckers TV has become. That's what it is. It's for the truck drivers. It's out on the roads, away from their families and their homes, bringing us the products that we use daily in our lives. Without a truck driver, a lot of people would be out of a lot of things that they need. And that's what Truckers TV is for. That's what it was built for, was for truck drivers. So, in my opinion, this is my opinion only and not Truckers TV. When it comes to self-driving trucks, I don't want no part of it. I know it's coming to it, but you're putting out hard, honest working people when you do that. Yes, ma'am, Miss Betty. Don't forget to turn your clocks back an hour. It's getting close to that time.
Except for the microwave. And your watch.
I gotta stop everything for just 1 second. I gotta get a drink.
But just like I said, Curtis, if I got on electric trucks and automatic trucks, I'd make a lot of people mad out there, and I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, I just, there's certain things, Robert, we've talked about it before. There's just a lot of things that it's hard to discuss in public.
Yeah.
And rather than causing a whole lot of arguments and hatred towards each other, and we just kind of steer away from them topics, and that's what I think about it. And that's my personal opinion too. Nothing to do with Truckers TV. Kenny, he may have fell asleep. I hadn't seen him in here in a while. Let's check this here. Hey, Mike Crow's in the house. How you doing, sir? Excuse me.
Mm.
Yeah, he did last night, didn't he, Pat? Was you the other night? Tanya was in here and she had her camera turned off. Was that her? I heard snoring because everybody else was awake, and all of a sudden everybody heard a snore. Was that her?
You sure Robert wasn't on there?
No, Robert wasn't on there. Well, that's great, Mike. Glad to hear that. That's what I thought, Diane. I thought it was her because everyone else was awake, but she was still in here, but she had her camera turned off, and then all of a sudden I heard a little bit of a snore. And I thought that was her. I wasn't on the live chat. I was in the comment section.
Sometimes I'll be on here. I mean, not on here, but be sitting here in the love seat, and I'll Kathy will hear me go. I get every once in a while.
Do you ever wake yourself up, Robert?
Yeah, sure do.
That's when I knew I had sleep apnea.
Mm-hmm. Him too.
I'd sit up on the side of the bed just fighting to get a breath of air. Yeah, I knew I snored, but I didn't realize I snored as bad as I do.
Yeah, I wake myself up snoring all the time.
Or I wake you up because you scared me and I shook the bed. Come on, I need more than that. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, is that right, Betty? Well, I sleep with the sleeping machine. I've got a BiPAP, a Biflex they call it, not a CPAP. A CPAP. I got a BiPAP.
They had one of them that they had a big recall on.
Yeah.
The one I had.
Mine, it changes air pressure when it learns my breathing, and when I inhale, it puts out more pressure. When I exhale, the pressure goes down so I can exhale. And that's the difference between a Biflex and a CPAP. CPAP is a continuous flow of air. A Biflex it changes pressure. It is similar to what they use for ventilators.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it took me about a year and a half to get used to sleeping with it, but I don't sleep without it now. I've slept with it for ever since DOT required it. You can tell right there on my forehead, that's from my mask. I have a permanent marking on my head. That's what that's from, is my BiPAP. Is that right, Diane? I have two machines. I have a story, I won't get into it, but I ended up with two of them. So I've got a spare. And insurance didn't pay a penny of it. That came out of my hard working pockets. My first machine cost me about $4,500.
Damn.
Yep.
You heard that, didn't you?
Yep. And I paid every penny of it. My insurance would not. It is like my mask, my tubes, filters, all of that stuff. I pay 100% of it because my insurance don't pay a penny.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's awful.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I got you looking at the ceiling.
I didn't want to see you eating.
Well, I'm about done.
All you got to do is make me get my butt up and get something to eat if I had to sit here and watch you eat.
Well, have you had your dinner?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had it. What, about 8 hours ago now?
Oh, good God. Then you can have a snack, not a meal.
Oh, I'm still full. I cooked me 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and a piece of toast.
Sounds like my breakfast.
Oh, I eat breakfast for supper all the time.
Oh yeah, especially if it's pancakes. Oh Lordy.
Are you getting up?
No, I'm scooting this way to grab my cane so I can fart on you.
Uh-oh. Now she's throwing me kisses.
I'm trying to catch up with these comments. People's telling everybody good night, and I'm still seeing them here in the discussion.
Oh boy, I'm full now.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Betty Trainer, you're turning in. Well, good night, Betty. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate it. Truckers TV, appreciate it. We had a good time tonight. Get in there and get you a good night's sleep. Get out of here tomorrow. Diane, mine wasn't recalled. I've got I got 2 of them now. My spare one may have. I hadn't even checked on it. Betty says hers pays 75%. The insurance does. Well, mine would pay, but I never did reach my deductible. So I said to Fooey with it, and I paid him cash. It wasn't cash and made payments on it.
Yep.
Oh, man. See, O'Brien was supposed to be back. I hadn't seen hide or hair of him.
Yeah, he's from Hayden, Arkansas.
He's in Arkansas.
He said Arkansas's in the house.
Arkansas in the house.
Make fun of him. Somebody will go tell him that we're making fun of him, and he'll come on here.
Yeah. Yeah, Diane, I have to take mine and get it downloaded every year for my DOT physical because your DOT doctor has to have proof that you're using it 4 hours a night, a minimum of 4 hours a night, to be for it to be legal. And that's the SD card. They said I could just pull the SD card out and take it to the where I bought it at to download it. Every time I do, it says it's not the card's blank. Who knows? So I just take the whole machine in with it. They download it off the machine directly. Yeah, the equipment I've got, it's other than the filters, and I buy them in like 10-pack. They're disposable filters, and I found a place I can get them pretty cheap for the disposable filters. But the mask itself, I have to use a full face mask because of this right here, and
I have to go to.
they're gel. And all I have to do is wash them. I wash them every week. And I've bought and accumulated them to where I've got 4 masks. And I just,
Let me see his
every
back.
time I put one in the soapy water overnight, I have one that I can replace it with.
He ain't showing his mask. He's just showing.
Oh. Okay. So I got a feeling I'm going to have to go to a full face mask because I can't do the nose thing.
Yeah, I'm a mouth breather. When I did my sleep study, they had 3 straps strapped around my head to keep me from breathing out my mouth, and I was still breathing like this. so they put me on a full mask.
They got me on a nose mask.
Yeah, they started me with they call nasal pillows, and it just stuck right there on you, right there in your nostrils. And it's a great idea if you're not a mouth breather. I would highly recommend the nasal pillows. They are the most comfortablest thing I have had. That's right, Janet. Yeah, that is a DOT requirement. If you have a neck size 17 inches or greater, that's an automatic sleep study. And you are required to get it before you get a DOT health card. And when you do your DOT physical, that's part of the test. Questionnaire, and if you answer so many wrong on that questionnaire about sleep disorders, then that triggers another sleep study. But if you have sleep apnea, I highly recommend getting it taken care of.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, welders they're breathing them vapors off of them weld rods and gases and things. Yeah, that's not good on the lungs, and that I'm sorry to say you may have breathing problems the older you get.
Oh man, I'm full.
Well, I imagine you are, Robert Carter.
Uh-oh, now you sound like my mama. Yeah, me and uh Kenny, uh I had my spill about them electric trucks this morning, you know, earlier. And
Uh huh.
uh and I I give them a full dose of that.
Yeah. I just don't agree with them automated trucks. I know it's coming to it, but there's nothing that we can do about it. But I just
You
don't agree
remember
with them.
you remember seeing on Facebook that Tesla car, and it said it took 30,000 gallons of water to put that fire out.
I heard something about it. I didn't see it.
Okay, Arnie, he's the one that brought my attention to it, and I
Yeah.
looked it up on Google, and it took 30,000 gallons to put that out. Now,
Wow.
if a truck catches a fire with all them batteries in them, like the Tesla car that the Tesla 18 wheelers got in them, okay, uh, if it took 30,000 gallons of water to put that car out, just think it's going to take 230,000 gallons of water to put it out a cotton picking truck.
Yeah.
So, that being said, it's going to be a hazard out on the
Yeah.
highway.
Right.
And if it takes that long to put that kind of a fire out, and it reignites itself ever so often while you're putting it out, there's going to be such a hole burnt in the highways from that fire, and it could melt a bridge and burn it completely out with that kind of a heat. Uh, no, you know, I think that they are stepping in boundaries where that they don't need to go, and not only that, it's going to cause expense, going to cause lives, and it's going to it's no, I don't recommend it.
No, I don't. But like I said, Robert, there ain't a thing we can do about it.
No,
And I'm pretty sure I did share the stream. That's the first thing I always do is like and share these streams.
and just think what an all electric fuel tank, not fuel tanker, but a propane tanker truck. If they start pulling them.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. A moving time bomb.
Yeah.
But that other that I got on a while ago, Curtis, that's got me worried. I mean, it's got me totally worried about public safety uh, all around. You know, grabbing up these 18, 19-year-old kids and giving them CDLs and turn them out on the highway.
Yeah.
I, I just, I, I really fear for the general public that's out there with other automobiles. It's, I'm, uh, this is going too far way out of hand.
Mhm.
And take it for granted there is some students out there that's taking truck driving school that biggest majority of them has to be retrained all over again by people in the trucking industry that trains them, you know, for the company, especially for company driving purposes,
Mhm.
that don't even know how to bump a dock. And that uh, it is with 6 weeks to 8 weeks training at one of those schools.
Yeah.
And if they can't do that by 8 weeks training, and they're going to put these 18, 19-year-old kids out there with CDL issued by the federal government, uh, I feel sorry for the people.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Well, Robert, it's like everything. We have to be defensive drivers, and there ain't a damn thing. Excuse my language. There ain't a damn thing we can do about it. I'm going to say it. It's my own opinion, not Truckers TV. But when the president we have in office right now is gone, maybe the country will get back to normal and things will change. But
Yep.
there's just so many things that we can't help because it's above our ability to change. And I feel sorry for everybody because there's just nothing we can do.
I'm telling you, and that's the reason why I was in tears a while ago when I
Yeah.
was talking about this. It it scares the daylight out of me.
Uh huh.
And you
Well,
know,
Pat, what are you
and I'm
telling Brian thank you for that it hadn't been approved yet?
Brian.
Yeah. Brian Sellers, I'm sure.
Oh,
I was looking back to see what his comment was, and I hadn't found it. The only one is that I shared it to Facebook, and that's me, Pat. I share them. A lot of times I wonder if it's not being posted on Facebook.
Pat, she's a sweetheart.
Oh yes, all these ladies that's on here with us, they are. They're fun. We just all have a good time here on Truckers TV.
And the biggest majority of people don't even know what butt and hook means.
Yeah.
They look at you like, "What'd you just say?" What's button hook? Oh, Lord. Yep, some of them don't even know what it means.
Hey, Robert Leader, why don't you come in here for a few minutes? Let me get off here for a second. I don't know. Frank may not be available right this second. Let me turn my camera off. I'm still here. I just need to turn the camera off for a second.
Y'all might have to get off here, period. My daggone phone is right at 23%.
Wow, you must have had it 100% charged tonight.
Yeah, I sure did. I've been on here for 2 hours, almost 3 hours. So that's pretty good long time.
Yeah, it is.
But time sure does fly by quick when you're having fun.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dan, we know you're a troublemaker. Here we go again. Robert, you see that?
No.
Robert Leader. Pat, Robert, Leader, somebody.
Well, what are they saying?
I can't believe JFK Jr. is dead.
Well, sure he's dead.
Yeah. Hey, Kayla, how are you?
I think he died in an airplane crash.
Yeah, he did.
And John F. Kennedy's brother got shot in Dallas in a courtroom somewhere. And then John F. Kennedy got killed in a motorcade.
Hey, Kayla, why don't you try to come up here on stage with us? I didn't see the final of the Washington game. They were winning, the Huskies.
Now I'll watch college football, but I am not going to watch pro football.
Oh, that's me. I won't. I will not watch NFL.
I'll watch high school football. I tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a top number one ranking team in a nation, which is a college football team, go against the NFL team, the top one. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see an expedition game of that sort.
I would like to see them have a game where the college champion plays the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'd like to see.
That's what I'm talking about. Boy, don't you think that'd be brutal? Because them college football players would bust their butts off to try to show them foot boogers off.
Yeah. Yep, and some of them college players will be an NFL player that next year too.
Yep, sure enough. I've I've noticed everything in life, Curtis, that happens. It has a snowball effect.
How's
Have you ever
that?
noticed that? Huh?
How's that? How do you
Well,
mean?
uh, something that's kind of wrong. It creates another wrong, and it keeps gathering a wrong as it goes downhill. Just like a snowball. You roll a snowball down a hill, and it'll pick up snow as it goes, and it just gets
Uh-huh.
bigger and bigger and bigger. That's
Yeah.
what I mean by that.
Okay.
That's exactly. And certain things that's happening now, it's going to have a big, huge uh, snowball effect, and it's going to drag everything down with it.
Yeah. Oh, Frank, if you're here and listening, Kayla's on in behind trying to get in.
Yeah, if somebody else comes in, I got to go.
I keep patting Kayla is saying hi, Tanya, and I'm looking for Tanya, and I don't see her in here. Tanya, if you're in here, hello.
Must be a spook.
I guess so, and or my eyes are deceiving me.
Well, I got my little four eyes on.
Oh, I got four eyes on too. You just don't see two of them.
And sometimes when I shut my eyes to go to sleep, I'm just reading another chapter in that book on them eyelids. I'm reading that book. Oh, Kathy's going yon way.
Oh, when your shot first. Oh, we finished that one last night.
Yeah. Okay. She got to go get me another needle.
Oh, okay.
Pen.
Well, if Tanya's around, she can let Kayla in, can't she?
Oh, Lord. Quit that. There, Tanya.
Hey guys.
Hello, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya. How'd work
Someone,
go? Slow tonight, huh?
someone trying to get in.
Yeah, Kayla was trying to get in.
Oh, I was just dozing off in the background. I can hear Tanya, Tanya.
I'm sorry I woke you up.
It's all right.
Gotta
Tell
have
Kayla to
somebody.
come on and she's gonna come in.
Come on, Kayla. Get yourself off in here.
Hey everybody.
When
Oh,
you are Tanya,
What's up, Robert?
when you and Arnie go out on a dinner date.
I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the first time I ever heard of it. I mean, I heard of it, but heard you say that. Oh, huh?
Okay, if you want to get in, I got on here so you could get in.
Come on, Kayla.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to cut it short tonight. I gotta get out of here.
Me too. My phone's 19%. So
Okay,
hold it down, Tanya.
guys.
All
I'm
right,
sorry. I had a good
okay.
time
Well,
again tonight.
I'm gonna end it because I'm already asleep and I ain't gonna stay in here till Frank is back.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, catch y'all later. Good night.
The code's up in the link, Kayla.
Hello. Hey, Tanya. Sorry to bother you.
It's all right.
I'm sorry I missed you down there in Laughlin.
I don't get service in the casino.
No, I know. I didn't get service in that casino either.
Yeah.
Only in my room.
Yeah, it's crazy. You don't get it through the casino, but you do in the room.
Yeah, well, because you go out in your patio and you have the Wi-Fi from them.
Yeah.
How you been?
Pretty good. How
Did
you
everybody
been?
did everybody else leave?
Says 11 people in there.
No, I mean Curtis and
Yeah, they did.
oh, that's why they wanted me up in here. Oh, I've been hanging in there. My ex is really sick.
You what?
My ex is real sick.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he had
Yeah, I
some
think so, Pat.
some surgeries on his eye, and he got a blood infection. He's been in the hospital for 2 weeks, and they're
Oh,
looking
wow.
at doing another surgery on Monday if his eye don't stop bleeding. Because
Oh,
some
wow.
idiot,
Definitely be praying for him.
yeah, thank you. Because some idiot came in and changed his bandage, and they gave him a black eye, and they bursted some capillaries in the eye somewhere.
They gave him a black eye.
Yeah, they gave him a black eye. He ended up he's up in Utah, and he's in the hospital there, and they've been moving him around, and I don't understand why they're moving him because he has a real bad infection. I mean, They told him when he got in the hospital after the last operation he had 2 weeks ago, he was like 2 days from death's door because the infection was so bad in his blood. He ended up in ICU.
Oh,
Then they moved him from ICU to a regular floor. Then they moved him to another floor, and he had an allergic reaction, and because he was close to the laundry room. And I know he can't. Like when we used to go grocery shopping, he couldn't go down the aisles with soaps and anything like that because it would bother him. So then they moved him again, and they moved him in with some other guy, and someone came in and visited the other guy, and Bob said he was like a teenager, and he boasted that he knew somebody that had COVID, and he was exposed to COVID. So then they put Bob in a locked unit with COVID, and that's where he got more damage. The nurse came in and changed his bandage on his eye and bruised his eye, and so now he's in his own room in a penthouse suite because they're getting ready to. The doctor, his primary doctor, actually works on the board of trustees at that hospital.
sorry, I don't know what happened. I just got booted out.
Yeah, I load that. Is it echo now?
There's an echo.
Yep. Yeah, I turned it all the way down. Do I need to come in and go back out? Good night, Pat. Good night, Janet. I guess we don't have anybody in here. Nobody's in here.
What about now? Is that better?
Huh?
Is that better? Is there
Yeah.
echo still?
Nope, I don't hear it now.
Oh man,
Well, how you like being back at the casino?
I like it. This is slow season right now, so it's kind of yeah,
Right, yeah. Yeah, it was slow there. I still couldn't hit anything at bingo. So it
yeah,
was slow.
very slow right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it was nice weather.
yeah, weather's been beautiful.
Yeah. It's gonna get cool this week, they say though. Up here.
Yeah. Good night, Brian.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Pat.
How you been today, Pat? Oh man. Hey, Diane. How are you?
Hi, Diane.
I hear Robert's making all these videos, all these cowboy videos.
Yeah, I saw some of them. Yeah, I've been in I know I wasn't on for. I was just in the background because dealing with
Oh,
Bob
good.
and all those issues.
Well, I know I was telling them I hadn't been seeing you on here.
Yeah, I was in and out. I was just up in the background because I've been
Yeah.
really sad about Bob and worrying about him and just keeping to my own.
Does he live in Vegas too?
No, he did. He's up. He was in Oregon,
Oh,
but
okay.
when this injury happened to his eye, he was here in Vegas. He's been dealing with this injury to his eye for 4 years now. He's had like 5 surgeries.
Which one was it, Pat? I'm still trying to look for it. Robert Leader is going to become a professional cowboy
Yep.
dancer.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, I seen Dennis was flying home. Robert, I hope you got that truck and house cleaned.
Oh, we posted one today. I haven't saw that
Good
one yet.
night, Mike Crow. Oh, okay. I think I might have seen that one. I was thinking
Good night,
someone. I
Mike.
heard someone say there was another one.
I know I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah, they actually came out good. Oh man. Truck's
Robert
all
Peter.
shined up.
Yep.
You ready to go? It's
That's
ready for to go. Ready to hit the road. Oh man.
it's contagious.
We got Robert coming out of his shell just a little bit. Robert's a really shy person,
Yeah.
but he's starting to come out a little bit. He's starting to come out of his shell.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, no, right, Dad?
Yeah, I know.
Everybody does.
Yeah, Miss Dennis. But I'm glad he went on vacation and had a wonderful time.
Oh yeah. Has anyone seen Driver Janet?
Yeah, she was on here today earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think she's somewhere in Pennsylvania. We lost her because she lost reception.
Oh, okay. So did you win any money, Kayla, over here?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Went to bingo a few times. Nope.
Haven't seen Arnie.
I haven't seen him either. I don't know if was he on early this morning? Or is that something I watched in a replay? Truckers TV. I farted in the pool.
That's Dennis.
Oh, okay. That's funny,
Hi,
Dennis.
Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Oh yeah, she's probably sleeping. When you coming back to work, Dennis?
I think they changed her delivery appointment there, Robert, from 6 a.m. till I think that. But I think they changed it till later on in the day.
Yeah, the Trucker TV and Trucker 202. That's Dennis.
Oh, okay. I worry about Arnie though, because I know he hasn't been feeling well.
Oh, he's not.
Well, he had those headaches and stuff. I go,
Oh well, he got yeah, he got rid of. Oh, is it Frank? Oh, it is. It must be Frank. I thought it because it didn't show as Frank coming in, so I thought it was Dennis.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Sorry guys, I got you guys all excited thinking it was Dennis. Sorry.
Good morning. I know it's hard to wake up because the sun's in your eyes, and sometimes life kinda sucks, but you got this. And hey, you never know, there's a million different ways that this whole
Oh my goodness gracious. I do not know why I cannot stop yawning.
You're tired.
I guess.
Were you busy today at work?
Not at all.
You know, I
Well, I
played
don't,
that. I played that
yeah, I
Zeus
don't
game.
sleep good. I do like sleep 2 hours here, an hour there, 2 hours there, and
Yeah,
that just really takes a toll on my body, I think.
right. Oh, we're a lively bunch of. Yeah. Dennis farted on the plane and left a dark green streak in the sky. LOL. Is he flying straight home or is he stopping in Florida again? Oh, there's nobody here. All right, guys. Good night. I'm tired. Talk to you tomorrow.
Hello. Did everybody go to bed and go to sleep? Oh, I hear her. She's in the background. Hi, Pat. Hi, Dan. Hey, Robert. Hey, Tanya. I've been watching in the background this evening. Because something told me that stay in the background because of the trolls. And um, we had quite a bit of trolls in here tonight that I took care of. Yep. Yeah, I think I might have stayed in the background. Yeah, there was, Pat. There was a few. Yeah, because I talked to Arnie earlier this evening. He's seen a lot of trolls as well on the Facebook side. So I just figured I'd just stay in the background just in case. And so it was a good call. But I had all your guys' back. So I could make sure nobody didn't bug you, bother you, hurt you. Yep. I got my clock set back. As far as I know, Diane, that she probably is. That she's part. Because I haven't seen her. She hasn't gotten back on. expecting her to jump back on this evening, but she didn't. But I'm pretty sure she probably is parked for the night. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that she did get back on. I mean, you know, she's funny. She's hilarious. She keeps us all entertained. That's for sure. Well, Diane, I do believe if she's over there in your neck of the woods, you ought to go knock on her door. I don't know either. Oh, okay. She might be. I don't know. And yeah, did you go to sleep? She probably is, Pat. She probably is. I don't know. I thought I heard her coughing in the background. She might be. She's probably passed out. I do believe it. I think it's 10 o'clock out there where she's at, I do believe. About 10:40 or something. Good, because our clock should be setting back an hour and about 20:40. Yeah, here soon. Oh, was she? Well, she probably did go back to sleep. Yeah, because like there's like only 6 of us in here. Well, I got her mic muted. Yeah, she probably is snoring. Well, here soon we get to. Here pretty soon we get to go back on the Facebook side.
Holy shit.
Just for you, Robert. Yeah. I think it's a couple more days, I do believe. I think. Cause I know, go back on the Facebook side. I think Dennis said when he goes back. Um, I'm thinking probably either the 9th or the 10th. I'm thinking. Oh, he said the 9th. All right, cool. Yeah, that probably is. But the thing of it is, when we go back on the Facebook side, the streams uh, go back to 8 hours of streaming. Because the Facebook is 8 hours of streaming. YouTube is 12 hours. Twitch and um, Twitter is 24 hours of streaming. I do believe, yeah. So I'm gonna get back on the Facebook side. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Yep. Yeah, because we'd be streaming on 5 different platforms when we go back on the Facebook side. Right now, we're only streaming on 3. And that is YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So when we go back, it'll be, well, I can't see it. It'll be Facebook, and there's another platform that we're going to be on. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. You know, there'll be some good stories. I farted in the water, farted in the pool, farted on the plane. He blew bubbles in the sand. He blew sand bubbles. Robert later gets to go back on the Facebook side. He gets to start dancing again. Robert, you better make sure that truck is getting clean. He's coming back. You better make sure that it starts, Robert. Yeah, part of that the message. Blew the roof off. Boy, this is going to be fun. All right, Rob. Hope so. Robert even cleaned his seat. He cleaned the sticky seat. Well, in about 5 minutes, we'll go from 2 o'clock back to 1 o'clock. Yay. Hello, Econ. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, Diane. Good night. All right, Pat. Good night. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and close this stream, guys. That sounds like, yeah, because it's going to be 2 o'clock, and it's going to turn back into 1 o'clock, so, yeah, we'll just go ahead and call it a night. And I thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Pat, for your help. Diane, thank you for coming in. Robert, thanks for coming in and helping. I really do appreciate it. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and close this stream out. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming on Truckers TV live chat, and we'll see you guys later on today. Have a good one.